Hello, and welcome to episode 40?
Yep.
Episode 40 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together to talk about K-pop and what's current in K-pop. Sometimes we do album reviews. Sometimes we bring topics of discussion, etc., etc.
Sometimes we mourn our favorite groups.
God damn it.
Yeah. Anyways. As always, I am joined by Nate.
So, no fun stuff today. Just gonna say, you make my life complete.
Oh my god.
Rip.
It's on this album.
Somewhere. I don't know. It's hard to point at things behind you that are weird.
Yeah. Well, as you can see by the tone, you already know what this freaking podcast is going to be about. You know what
this show's about. This is going to be like a 2-hour cry fest, basically.
I don't think it'll be 2 hours, but I think this will be a shorter episode, to be honest. But
yeah,
it will be sad.
Well, we are also joined by Andrew, who usually has 2 things or 3 things. I mean,
3 things.
Why do I keep saying that?
But then he had 4 things last week or a couple weeks ago.
I only got 3 things this week. So, number 1, Comic-Con was fun. Except for the fact I picked the worst time to do a freaking Sochi cosplay.
Yeah, that's a good point. You do.
I picked the worst time. Like, literally, the day after I do my cosplay, they, like, oh my god.
That's funny. And horrible.
Now, the video should be up by now, whenever this goes up, so, Number 2. The U.S. failed to qualify for the World Cup for the first time since I've been out of the womb.
What a disgrace.
I am pissed. And yeah, that's all that needs to be said about that. And number 3, I got the physical limited edition version of Undertale, and it came with this thing. It's a music locket.
Oh, is that for Switch?
No. It's for Vita. Wait, hold on.
No, for what platform?
Vita.
Oh, Vita? Oh.
Vita.
I thought you said PETA. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
It's for PETA. They made a version for PETA. Save the Animals edition.
Save the Animal edition. Wow.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
I just like it.
Yeah.
Isn't it a track from the soundtrack?
Yeah, they made a music box out of a track from the soundtrack, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never played it, so.
All right, now on to the serious stuff.
Yep. Also, I'm Jacob. There's no blow note this week, but there will be next week.
Because
it would be perfect for blow note, though.
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't pick one out this time.
It's depressing.
Yeah. Didn't pick one out this week.
Is so depressing.
I'll have one. Yeah, but I mean, there definitely will be one in a couple weeks. It's Epic High's new album.
Well, there won't be blow note. There'll be like quote out of song.
Yeah, one of the songs. Yeah, probably. Anyways, I guess we can go on to the first topic. Which one did we want to start with again?
Well, the news and just discussion. And
what should I title this? Because I can't. It's not SNSD disbands, is it?
It pretty much question mark.
SNSD disbands question mark? Oh, that's such a clickbait title.
It is.
I mean, it's kind of the question that we're talking about though on the table, to be honest with you, you know? Like, SM is saying that they don't actually want to, but I don't know. I don't believe it.
I mean, even if they don't want to, like, sure, they'll continue, but it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be Sochi.
Yep. All right.
No, it's a subunit at best. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll still like it. I'll still love it, but I'm like,
it's
just not gonna be Sochi.
TYYHS.
Such a bad name.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Thighs.
Yo.
THYYS.
That's their entire concept.
SNSD thighs.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I like thighs, but so I guess I could just read what. Well, we first found out the story because OH_MES or OMES on both Reddit /Twitter translated the Naver story. So, according to the post, SM Entertainment confirms there are members who have ended their contracts with the companies. SM, quote, "The members do not think of disbandment at all. SNSD is a valuable and meaningful group for both SM and their fans, but since there are members who have ended their contracts, we will discuss the remaining members about the future direction of SNSD and proceed with caution." Caution.
Yeah, proceed with disbandment.
SM or Japan or whatever it's called confirmed it's these three leaving. So, bullet points. SNSD will not return as a full group. Taeyeon, Yuna, Seohyun, Yuri, and Sunny reportedly re-signed with SM Entertainment, while Sooyoung, Seohyun, and Tiffany did not re-sign after a long period of discussion. Tiffany wants to study... They resigned, yeah. Tiffany wants to study abroad and make advancement overseas. Seohyun and Sooyoung want to focus on acting in musicals, dramas, movies, etc. Because of their future goals, they decided not to re-sign. An industry insider said there were a lot of worries going into the contract renewals. In the future, they want to try out more challenges and experiences, so they are looking for a new start. The members who did not re-sign with SM Entertainment will likely be seen as actors and actresses in the future. So, yeah, I guess that's sort of the crux of the sort of disbandment thing, or like the members, why they're leaving. So, I mean,
honestly,
I feel like we've talked about this like vaguely before, or just like this is what we were speculating at the very beginning of the year, like where some of them
my prediction was
completely wrong though,
they disband, but I don't know, I stand by it. Like, the year's not over, and even if they don't disband, they disbanded.
Your original prediction was that everyone but TTS would leave.
Yeah, which was completely wrong, which threw everything off.
Yeah, which is, I guess it's surprising and yet not surprising in a way, because it feels like it feels like TTS, especially with Seohyun and Tiff, they
just debuted.
But yeah, it feels like they want more creative control over what they do, whether it be music-wise or acting-wise, and SM is not going to give them that level of control whatsoever, no matter how many decades they've been under with the company, no matter how many like albums they've released. It's ultimately being under like one of the big three means you barely have any control, which is, again, the SM created an entire like side project just so their artists can have control over it, because they're so unwilling to like cede like that like level of creative control to their artists. So
yeah, and pretty much anywhere they go, they'll be able to do whatever the hell they want.
Again,
like any company will take Seohyun, and she'll be able to do whatever the hell she wants at any company.
Corridel.
Period.
Corridel.
I would fly to Korea and
punch Tyler Kwan in the face.
Yes.
We should start our own
hit
music
the playback,
company.
damn it.
We should start our own music company and just hire Seohyun.
Hit the playback already. Just call it Hit the Playback.
I was gonna say I would call it Playback Entertainment.
Playback Entertainment. Tyler Kwan does not hit the Playback Entertainment.
Oh, that'd be funny. But yeah, like honestly, as far as the people that stayed, the only people I don't see Hyoyeon and Taeyeon being actresses. I see them continuing to do music.
Hyoyeon will probably just end up being a dance trainer.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
Wait, is it?
But I think she's gonna continue doing music though.
Yeah. I think she'll keep doing music, but in the long run,
is Hyoyeon in one of the new shows, or like no?
New show? What? New
shows?
Like
how like there's like a billion like idol relaunch programs.
No, nobody's.
No, I mean like
SNSD would be.
No, I mean
if she's a trainer.
It's a trainer. Like
SM doesn't let people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of them's a YG show. So right there. But no,
what's it called?
Imagine if
Mix 9 or something.
Imagine if Mix 9 was scouting SM talent. How crazy would that be? No, not a million.
And then the other one has like Sunmi and some people.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Sunmi trainer?
Yeah, in the unit.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm definitely watching that then.
We have to watch both. Anyway, that's a separate topic, but
yeah.
Again, it would have been the only person that like obviously couldn't leave was Sunny, because that's family.
Yeah, her uncle is the founder of the company.
How funny would it have been if she left? If friggin' Sunny left SM Entertainment?
Yeah.
For another company.
Yeah, I think Sunny's got a good thing going with radio hosting and whatnot. I hope she still does that.
Yeah.
I don't know what she'd do though. I don't think she'd act though, to be honest with you.
No,
you know?
she doesn't seem like much.
Sunny
I think
would
she
do
might become a
shows.
variety. Yeah,
Sunny would
variety
100% be an MC for variety shows.
She's gonna do variety, or like one thing I know her well that she does is she does a lot of like drama OSTs. So.
Yeah, she does drama.
Yeah,
OSTs,
she just does like a billion like ballads. So that's pretty much that's all she's gonna do.
Side note: Hwang Chi-yeol, Urban Zacapa member Seohyun, Hyuna, and the Rain and Sunny are confirmed for the unit.
Like as trainers or as like.
Yeah, as trainers.
Okay, I was about to say.
Well, Rain's a MC, and then Hwang Chi-yeol is gonna be vocal trainer. Urban Zacapa, Sunny will be rap.
Wait, is Urban Zacapa doing vocals?
Jo Hyuna is from Urban Zacapa, and then it says reported both Sunmi and Hyuna are in talks. I don't know if that ever got confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
So yeah, back. So yeah, I didn't expect this like member drop at all. Like
me neither. Those are
in
three
my mind,
that
exactly. Like yeah. Well, no, Sooyoung I expected 100%.
Sooyoung because pretty much
she doesn't do anything. Yeah. Like she wants to get married, and like she's been dating that dude for like 5 or 6 years or whatever.
Yeah,
so, like,
he literally said he's gonna wait until SNSD was done until they tied the knot. So
yeah. So like
she pretty much at this point she definitely because remember, Sooyoung has been in music as like a performer since
like 14
little girl,
like 16 years or something.
No, she was like 13 or like 12 or 13 when she started doing Grout Zero in Japan. So like she's been in the game for a while now. So like it's understandable that she's kind of and she like in the interviews I've seen with her, or like the interviews I've seen like translated is that she's basically like, I like SNSD is like the one part of her life, and then after that she wants to like I guess retire. So just do acting and that sort of thing.
She'll probably just
I mean she doesn't need the money.
Like, Tiffany and Seohyun, I did not expect at all. I thought they were guaranteed staying. Like Tiffany can do fashion while she's in SNSD. That's like not a problem anyway. And then Seohyun just debuted and it did really well.
Especially because
she was even able to get the creative control. So like sure, maybe she had to push for it, but both of them were able to do what they wanted.
All of TTS had like for Holler, for example, like they had mostly like creative control over that album. So
like I didn't see that. And like though it was the opposite. I thought it would be like I figured Seohyun would stay. Because, like you said, she can just do dance training after she's done with music.
I was surprised that Yuna is...
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Yuna and Yuri were the two that I thought were, like, guaranteed to leave. Because they could just act anywhere.
Yeah,
like,
Yuna's, like...
You don't need a big agency to act.
Yeah, pretty much. Yuna, she doesn't... She's already
Especially
a known...
if you're SNSD, like...
Yeah, Yuna's already a known entity in China, so pretty much she doesn't need SM to, like... If anything, SM might be a hindrance.
Well, Yuna's a known entity everywhere. Like, she can act anywhere she wants in Asia.
But like she's pretty much like the majority of her acting is in China. So like she doesn't need SM anymore to get her in China. Yuri,
but
I mean, like
Yuri does a ton of acting in Korea too. Like, I expected both of them would leave because they don't need SM. Sure helps with that, but they could do that. Like they can get gigs like on their own.
Yeah, like who would turn down Yuri or who would turn down Yuna?
Like, and they could just start their own one-person company if they wanted to. Like, that just their own management company just for themselves. And I figured Sunny, Hyoyeon, and then TTS would stay, and I figured Sooyoung, Yuna, and Yuri were gonna leave, and so this like completely threw all my like expectations aside.
Yeah, because
I mean, Tiffany's reason makes sense. I mean, she wants to come back home.
She wants to go home. That's
because I mean, like how long has it been since she's like been back in SF? Like almost
15 or 14 was when she moved or
I
something.
can definitely understand. Like like as
14 years, 15 years.
As acclimatized as she's become to probably living in Korea, like again, like she's probably been homesick for God knows how many years at this point.
Well, none of her family lives in Korea.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like her family still lives back.
Her brother lives in the Philippines, and the rest of her family lives in LA.
Or Cali. Yeah, and I'm sure stuff like last year didn't help. Just like her getting shit on for no reason.
And also,
much. Even this long into the industry and being this
actually,
big, like
not looking back on it,
hurt. Like that probably helped her decision a lot.
Yeah,
because people in Korea were very unreasonable about her scandal.
It definitely is. It definitely is the culture difference where basically like Tiffany probably like. I guess it's something I sort of feel where it's like. Some people think of themselves as like Korean or Filipino, but if you're born here, you still think of yourself as American. To some
Tiffany's American. Always thought of herself as American.
She's born and bred American. I saw her Zanga, so like the way she talks, she's 100% a Cali girl. So, so it's understandable. I guess she, especially that the whole like flag Snapchat thing probably drove home the fact that. She's an outsider, like no way around it. So, yeah, and another thing I probably could have see maybe pushing Tiffany towards maybe doing more American music is remember when they did when she did the collab with Far East Movement. So probably
that was a good song.
Yeah, don't speak do all those doing more songs in English. I mean. To some degree, Heartbreak Hotel is sort of an indication that sounds like a very Western style song.
She originally wrote the lyrics in English.
Yeah, so again, it doesn't surprise me that she's trying to aim towards more American. Basically, she's what I wish Jessica started doing and started targeting her music towards an American audience. So. But wow,
I just hope she doesn't fall in the trap that CL stepped in.
She can't just
doing generic.
Well, to be completely honest,
throw your K-pop fans out the window and just do.
CL's just trying to make hip hop music at this point. Not really for K-pop, but
not K-pop, and that's not gonna work. Nobody in America is gonna care about random hip hop from some Korean pop star. She needed to make American music that appealed to her Korean fan, her K-pop fans. Mm-hmm. And that's what Tiffany needs to do. If Tiffany makes I Just Want to Dance 2, that'll do great and relatively. But if she just makes generic pop album, people will buy it, but it's not going to get...
I think she can get good production. I think she can get hooked up with good producers, though.
Yeah, I also think that Tiffany could easily become somebody that would appeal to somebody like Cooper, for example, that Lady Gaga, Carly Rae Jepsen, that. Selena Gomez.
It doesn't necessarily have to dip too much into the indie vibe because there's enough indie female singers, but she definitely has a marketable quality to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Seohyun, I just it makes sense, but she could have done that under SM, and I don't think she would have had any problems. Yeah. So that's what that surprised me the most out of the three.
I was expecting her to honestly be releasing another album soon.
Yeah, exactly.
I would not be surprised if that's going to be interesting. There's stuff that they have to leave behind at SM that they might have been working on that we'll never ever see. That's crazy. Yep. There's just gonna be some stuff that's gonna get locked in the SM vault for the rest of it.
I don't know. I doubt they were working on anything, to be honest. 'Cause they've been working on Holiday Night the whole time. They haven't had time to work on personal stuff, and then she knew she was leaving, so she probably didn't work on anything herself.
But it seemed like some of them. I don't know.
I think all three of them are free agents still.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I think
so we haven't gotten any.
I think it came down to the wire, though. At least that's from what my sort of it was sort of a last minute. I know one of them was still talking with their parents, or they were going over the decision with their parents or whatever.
Yeah, trying to figure it out. Yeah, but Seohyun was just the biggest surprise for me. She wants to do musicals, which she's been doing for a while now, and that's not.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, just.
Yeah, I think she's. of the three, I'd say Soyeon's feature is the most cloudy at this, or the most.
I mean, she'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, she'll be
she
fine.
does acting and she does musicals.
It's just where is she going to go?
Yeah. Hopefully somewhere that can give us more solo stuff, because
like where just like gut instinct, where do you think Seohyun would get signed to?
I don't know.
It's gonna be some random company, but if I had to choose out of the big ones, probably I want to say Mystic, but Mystic's own.
I was gonna say yeah.
Imagine Seohyun leaves SM to go to Mystic.
I don't know. So where did Sunmi go?
Sunmi went to
one I've never heard of before.
I don't know. It's gonna be something like that, just like some smaller company where that she can just do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah,
like has
Sunmi is under
complete control of it.
Company.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, like, or just make her own. Yeah. It's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be like something where Sunmi went, or where like Yenny went, or Hyorin went, like one of those companies that's like smaller, but they can just do whatever they want there.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad if she went to Amoeba. Like,
it'd be kind of cool, but it'd be weird, honestly.
No, but she'd have Crush, Dynamic
Soyeon X Dynamic Duo,
high ground.
Yeah, imagine like I feel like that caused too much trouble though if she went to
YG.
If she went to something under YG or JYP.
I think the other big three are off limits.
They probably I was gonna say there's probably contract stuff saying they can't even do that. Like there's probably like
SM, the article 1 on the SM contract. You can't go to YG Entertainment.
You can't go to YG. It literally
JYP.
Specifically says you can't go to YG or SM.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was stuff like that in there. Contracts saying they can't go to bigger companies, or because it's like they don't care if she goes to a small company. It's not going to elevate that company to the level of the big three. It's going to elevate that company a lot, but it's not going to make them competition for SM. Where if she goes to YG, that's a huge
acquisition.
Yeah, like shift in.
But I wouldn't subject her to that
power.
Torture.
So like I don't think. That I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's part of their contracts.
Yeah, no.
Not that I think Seohyun wants to go to YG or someone under YG, but I wouldn't be surprised if she even.
I don't think her style of music would fit under YG. Anyway.
No, she definitely wouldn't go there. I think she'll go to a smaller company, like I said, Sunmi or Yenny went to, or start her own.
I don't know, Hunnis. I don't know, somebody tiny.
Hunnis. Yeah, just like collaborate with freaking Elris all the time.
She joins Elris.
She can join. Yeah, she just joins like one of these like pop or
no,
something.
She joins one of the IOI.
Small.
She joins one of the IOI offshoots.
Go join Wiki Mickey. Let's do it.
Fantagio.
It's just.
Actually, I could see that.
She joined Fantagio and Wiki Mickey.
Yeah. So not Wiki Mickey, but
Fantagio. Yeah. Fantagio, she could definitely join. They're mainly actor focused, but they do some music. Or same with Jellyfish. Like she could join one of those smaller.
She joins VIX.
Imagine if it's a trade. They trade Seohyun for. Because remember, Seohyun's doing a station song, so it's like, okay, you're here now.
Yeah. She joins SNSD.
I wouldn't subject her to that kind of torture, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sooyoung's getting married. Tiffany's going back home to America, and Seohyun is doing standard stuff.
Yep, doing what she was doing before.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to get married too. Honestly,
who? Seohyun?
Yeah, even though she's not publicly dating anybody, but
she's probably dating someone.
Yeah, probably.
I doubt she's not publicly dating anyone. But
no, definitely not publicly. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
I think the saddest part about this, I guess you guys, I don't know if you guys like addressed this already. They broke up Taney.
Yeah, they did. That's what I was trying to say. That's why I was initially surprised that Tiffany left and Tan stayed.
Exactly. I know we joke about the ship and everything, or whatever, but it feels like those two are the closest. So it's surprising that.
No, they're legitimately best friends.
Yeah, definitely. So it's surprising that they went in separate directions or whatever. And I mean, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, they hate each other," but I doubt it.
No, they definitely don't. I think she just Tiffany just wants to go home.
Yeah.
And Korea isn't home for her.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of weird being at an alien country for so long, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she probably still has alien status there as well. Has to renew her visa all the time and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, probably. I don't think you can get dual citizenship.
I was reading about
you can't until after a certain age.
I was reading something about Soren from CLC. Basically, since she's foreign, I saw that video on Reddit.
She's not. She's talking about getting paid less.
Yeah, she's not.
She's trying to change the law in Thailand to get more stuff, because what Cube is doing to her is basically, since there's no law in Thailand against not giving you this, we're just not going to give it to you.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because there's no law in Thailand.
She's like the Prime Minister's advisor's daughter, so if anyone could change it, she could.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I hope Tiffany wasn't subject to anything like that, because there's no way in hell they'd think about pulling something like that under to a U.S. national or whatever. But
yeah, well, U.S. probably has.
Well, we actually have laws.
Have more copyright laws than Thailand does.
Yeah.
Even Korea probably. So.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's a weird situation, but I don't know.
Came out of nowhere. Has
this really sunk in for you guys yet? Because it hasn't for
me.
It
doesn't feel real.
And I don't know. I don't like.
I mean, I've been insanely busy at work, so I haven't even had time to think about it.
I've just been busy with preparing for Comic-Con and stuff. I guess just when 21 broke up earlier this year, it didn't hit me until the music video came out. The thing is, we're never going to get. We're not going to get a goodbye.
We're not getting a goodbye.
Which is
holiday night was our goodbye.
How
all night? The MV for that was our goodbye.
Yeah, pretty much.
Girls I think it goes without saying that Girls' Generation is easily the most influential K-pop group in history.
Even more than boy groups, honestly.
Even more than boy groups,
they're the ones who started.
Even more than SES or all those first gen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Girls' Generation literally laid the groundwork for where everyone is and they don't even get a goodbye. How much of a shame is that? How do you treat? How did we go from how do we go from the highs of I don't know the early 2010s?
I got a boy is their height.
How did we end up this? How did we end up this way? How?
They grew up. They want to leave.
Or it's just
they're almost 30. That's how we got there.
It just baffles me that SM would
2013 they were 26.
Mm-hmm. It just baffles me that SM would treat them this poorly, especially towards the end. Because again, these rumors are not necessarily substantiated. It's just what everyone's sort of speculating. But that the fact that they didn't really resume their holiday night promotions was sort of them trying to gain leverage over their contract situation, where they'll be like, okay, we'll let you promote, or okay, we'll let you release new music if you re-sign with us. So
yeah, I don't necessarily believe those, because there was also rumors that someone said Taeyeon's dad was talking about it, because Taeyeon's family owns a glasses shop, so that people visit or whatever.
It's full of Taeyeon stuff.
Yeah, it's full of Taeyeon stuff. There was a rumor that her dad mentioned that they were preparing for a Japanese album instead. So who knows what they were doing and why they cut the stuff short. It might not have been that. I just think they're almost 30. They're past their we want to be pop star phase, and Tiffany wants to go home. Sooyoung wants to get married.
They're over it.
They're over it.
They've been pop stars for 10 years.
10 years, exactly. And they were the biggest pop stars. They couldn't. It's not they could get any bigger.
I just feel like they should have gotten a more proper goodbye, or at least they could.
Yeah, but I think
even Sistar got a proper goodbye, which.
Yeah, but I think Jacob said, we have all those groups didn't have anything for a year before, where we just got crazy sentimental 10-minute long music video for All Night. That was the goodbye.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made that music video already knowing that they were planning on not keeping their contracts, and so that was our goodbye. We had just got promotions and stuff, so I think that's why we probably won't get a goodbye. Not because SM doesn't want to give them a goodbye. SM would give them a goodbye in a heartbeat. It's gonna make them $1 million. I think it's just they just got done with promoting, and who knows, we might still get a goodbye. They haven't said anything that we're not getting one. We're just not expecting one.
Yeah, I think
I don't think we will, but I don't think that's SM going screw you. I think it's just timing of everything, and they want to move on, and we just got a 10th anniversary album, so that was the goodbye.
But I just wish there was some easy transition for this.
Oh, well, there's never going to be an easy transition because I guess everyone all 8 members aren't on the same page anymore, so it's evident.
Yeah, like
everyone's at a different stage in their life.
I'm just used to the past 6 or 7 years, like obsessed with this. Like, you know what I mean? It's always there's always going to be something coming out.
I guess obviously, like, Twice is going to be like everyone's saying Twice is the next nation's girl group or whatever.
We've got a lot of other groups to pay attention to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't think nothing. I think is going to ever.
But no. Well, Dreamcatcher might for me.
No, not even close.
Not replace.
I'll get into that later. But
to that level.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, it's going to be.
IY definitely did.
No, without
Red Velvet's leading for me is behind SNSD.
No SNSD. There's a huge. It just feels like a huge gaping hole in the K-pop industry.
It really is.
Oh,
I like Red Velvet's probably my second favorite girl group. Like
Red
ever.
Velvet's probably the premier girl group of SM right now because that's
and
there's the only girl group. FX doesn't exist anymore.
But anyways, but here's SNSD and then here's Red Velvet for me. And then here's Twice, G-Friend, all these other ones. SNSD is the girl group. Yeah. And I think it's going to stay that way. Honestly.
Nothing is going to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I guess you can quote me on this now, but don't be surprised if this is like how it ends up going for the rest of SMs, like the older generation of their artists. Like, don't be surprised if this happens to SHINee. Don't be surprised if this happens to. Well, FX is basically gone at this point, but yeah, don't be surprised.
Yeah, we don't have FX.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I'm surprised Super Junior's still around. Like,
yeah, I'm surprised
we're gonna come back.
I'm surprised Suju hasn't pulled a Shinhwa.
Yeah, well, they did. They did technically. It's just within SM. They have their own label.
Yeah.
Label SJ.
But yeah, don't be surprised if something like this happens to SHINee. But
SHINee's the only one that's gone without any problems so far.
Yeah, I think
knock on wood.
Mostly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. SM gives SHINee a lot more freedom though. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're like fine.
No, I can see them. I can see SHINee pulling a highlight or something. I could
just breaking off and making their own label.
Yeah, because they
and have to change their name.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Shinhwa didn't.
What song name would they use as a band name?
Shinhwa didn't have to change their name.
Beast did. Well, yeah, but Shinhwa was like 10 years later or whatever.
Yeah, I guess it's just it's a different sort of thing now. So I'm sure they could. I'm sure you could negotiate for like naming rights and all that sort of stuff. But
they could. It's just Cube didn't want to give Beast away, and because they were going to make
Cube doesn't
a new
have
Beast.
Anything.
Well, they were going to make a new Beast with the one dude and then 2 random people, and then he was like, "No, we're not doing that." And Cube was like, "Oh, we're screwed. We have nothing."
Dude, who thought of that? There must have been some idiot, like, old man stockholder.
They're desperate.
So it was just some, like...
Cube doesn't have anything outside of, like, Hyuna and sort of CLC. And
that's it.
Pentagon, so...
Well, yeah, they have Pentagon now, which is big, but...
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, we'll move on.
Yep, we can go on to the next topic.
Yeah, that'll put a nice bow on it.
Yep. Okay, go to my topic?
Yep.
Okay. So we talked about it when we were reviewing Holiday Night. We wanted to rank all of SNSD albums, and I figured now would be the time because we're in mourning, and we're gonna do a full episode of SNSD. So let's do this. So caveats: we did full albums and EPs. They both did Japanese albums
because the Japanese albums are amazing.
Yeah, they actually are good. Well, except for 11 Piece. I didn't like that one.
Spoilers, it's at the bottom.
Actually don't listen to Japanese K-pop. So
not even Soshi?
Not even... I have this album, but I haven't listened to it. I've only listened to their singles. I haven't listened to albums. And this week for this week for work has been insane. So I did not... put the Japanese albums on my list.
So you only have 10?
I have 10.
Not
yeah, I have 10.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I guess we'll just do our rankings. How do we want to do this? Just each of us goes.
Yeah, just say your list.
Okay. For me, number 10 is The Boys. I think it's their worst album.
Wow, what?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we're on completely different pages here. We're all on completely different pages here. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay, I like all these albums a ton. I own The Boys
twice,
but I think like subjectively,
dude, this album has like the best build quality though.
Oh yeah, the tin so thing is really good. Except and then they cheaped out on the American version because every American album is just a jewel case.
Jewel case, that's what it is.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, 10. I think The Boys is 10. Number 9 is Hoot. I think it's lower on the list of their releases. Now I'm gonna get even more flack than The Boys for this. I think number 8 is I Got a Boy.
What?
Oh my god!
I don't like
crackhead.
Get out of here right now.
Okay, like, I'm gonna be honest. Most of this is nostalgia fueled. Like the stuff I listen to over and over and over and over again.
Same thing for me, but the thing is, my nostalgia is for a completely different era.
Era exactly. To where me, I stopped like following K-pop mostly around 2013.
Mr. Mister
into 2014.
The next one then.
No, actually, I like Mr. Mister a lot. You're gonna get mad at me for the next one, Jacob. Next one's Lionheart.
What?
It's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I thought you liked. I was gonna say.
I like the album. I like the title tracks, but the album is low for me. Spoiler alert.
Well, the thing is, though, for me, some of the title tracks kind of carry the albums for a lot of these my rankings.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I went full album. Like I can sing literally like almost every SNSD song. So I know all of the songs on all the albums, and so I went like full album review ranking. And like I said, I was so like 2011 when I got into K-pop in 2012. Like I only listened to a few groups, so I listened to that stuff over and over again. So like that's why this ranking is the way it is.
Yeah, that's me with like SNSD, 4 Minute, 21.
Yeah, 4 Minute, Kara. Yep, I listened like Kara and SNSD. I just listened to all their albums on repeat day in day out, walking around walking to and from classes and stuff. So yeah, like these albums I listen to a ton. So that's why all the newer stuff is ranked lower, because I stopped listening to K-pop for a while, and then now there's 8 billion things to listen to, so I'm pretty much listening to new stuff constantly, and I don't go back to the old stuff as often. So I haven't listened to I Got a Boy or the Lionheart as much.
Sometimes I do.
The Boys I listen to a lot. I just think I just don't like it as much.
This week I've been listening to like Big Bang's entire discography for some reason.
Actually, I'm almost done with 2012 on my list of listening to all my music.
When are you supposed to finish it?
So I'm at
next year?
I don't know. It was some ridiculous. It was like 200 days or something. No, so that was taking into account just my work drive. It didn't take into account driving like to stores or restaurants or whatever. So like it'll be quicker than that. But we're getting there. We're 2013 to 2015 is the longest list, but actually 2016 to 2018 is already as long or almost longer, and I'm only not even 2/3 of the year is in that list. So by the end of 2016 to 2018, it's gonna be like 2,000 songs. It's gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. Okay. Number 7, like I said, was Lionheart. Number 6 is Mr. Mister. I actually might want to put this higher, but I didn't have enough if I need like another month to objectively finish this list, just listening to these albums over and over and over again to figure out actually where it is. I think Mr. Mister might be higher, but for now that's where I put it. Number 5 is Baby Baby. I did the repackages, but yeah, it's just classic. It's good. Number 4 is Genie. Number 3, Run Devil Run. Number 2 is G. And number 1 is Holiday Night. I honestly think Holiday Night is their best album.
Yeah, no, I think at this point that's not just recency bias.
No, it's even. I've listened to it so much, and I I think it's better than anything else they put out. 2, G is a classic. It has G. It has Way to Go. It's just like all 5 of those songs are amazing, and it's got 2 of my favorite SNSD songs of all time. So that's like right up there. And then Run Over Run is just chock full of like classics. It's got all the classic singles. It's got RDR. It's got O. It's got Genie. It's got G. And then it's got like Star Star Star, and like that's just, I think that's before Holiday Night. I think that was their best full album. It was just like the most classic. Yeah, RDR. Oh, RDR.
I rank that lower because I didn't count all the reprinted songs.
Yeah. See, I counted RDR, so it has the reprinted. You miss
out on a lot of like good songs.
Yeah, see, I excluded O. I didn't exclude O. I excluded G, Genie, and what was the other one? There's another title track they put in there.
Mr.
Oh, no. On that, it was G, Genie, Run Over Run, O.
And O.
Oh,
yeah.
So you didn't count G or Genie on there?
No.
Which I did.
Because that would drive it way up if I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Because those are 2 of my favorite songs.
It's got 4
ever.
of the classic SNSD title tracks, and then
like if I had to recommend one SNSD album, like it's really low on my list, but I would recommend Run Devil Run.
So that's why it's number 3 for me.
You get a comprehensive thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Andrew.
You guys are gonna hate my list. Trust me.
Well, it's all Japanese stuff at the top. We already knew that.
All right, starting after the bottom.
Weeaboo.
I'm sorry, because pretty much like that whole era of like SNSD releasing more Japanese music than Korean music is what I listened to when I played League for like a straight year. So like their Japanese like best selection nonstop mix is like literally like my soundtrack for an entire year. So I have such an affinity for Japanese soshi music. That being said, my bottom album actually is Love and Peace, because
Same.
At that point it's just I wasn't really listening.
What was the title track on that one?
Galaxy Supernova and Loving
which is a really good song.
Which is my favorite Japanese song.
Galaxy Supernova.
It's a really good song.
Supernova is my favorite
good,
Japanese
but oh my god,
song.
the music video and the choreography was kind of whack. Like,
well, the music video is crap because they had an entire LED wall for the background, which screwed the focus of the camera. So it's like really blurry and
Jessica
crappy.
did a completely different move, and in the middle of the music video. See, that was back when that's back when SM didn't care. Like
they didn't care about their Japanese stuff. No,
they didn't care about anything. Period. So.
Okay, but yeah, Galaxy Supernova is my favorite. But yeah, I can't comment on the actual album itself.
Following that at number 12 would be Hoot. Don't get me wrong. I love Hoot.
I think Hoot's like I said, Hoot was number 9 for me. I think it's their worst CP.
I mean, I love this.
The least memorable.
I like the song. Yeah, I don't really listen to it much of like the other like songs off that like
I
EP.
love that song though.
I love
Hoot's
it because
amazing.
Hoot's an amazing song. Don't get me wrong. It's good enough that they made a freaking emote out of it, dance emote in League of Legends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sinja, right?
I think the EP is the weakest.
Yeah, I
counting
agree.
the whole EP.
Yep. Like Hoot is probably one of the most underrated K-pop songs, I'd say, actually.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
people forget about it all the time.
People forget about that single all the time, 100%. Yeah, because it was after like the legendary era, it was like G, Genie, like all the RDR songs,
and then
RDR, and then The Boys, and I Got a
on.
Boy. Yeah, exactly. It was that in between title track that people forget about.
Yep.
It doesn't really fit into either of those 2 eras.
Yeah.
All right, number 11.
What's next? G.
Oh my god,
you're insane.
Yeah, literally.
All right, because like
all 5 of the songs are perfect.
Don't tell me you don't cry when you listen to Dear Mom.
Like it's the album is good. It's just like again I have the sort of what I think of when I think SNSD.
You think of modern SNSD.
I think basically
I Got a Boy, The Boys.
No, I think
that era where
I think the reason why I started liking SNSD so much is because SNSD in 2011, 2012 is sort of my gateway into electropop style music. That's where I got into Perfume. That's where I got into like all these other like electropop style music. So that's sort of what my defining era of Soshi was. And G was kind of before that.
Yep. Yeah. No. 2007 to 2011. Soshi was my gateway to K-pop. So nothing will ever beat that.
Yep.
All right, 13.
Except Holiday Night.
All right.
What?
Number 10 is Mr. Mister. Again, it's a good song, good album. It's just like there's just a lot of stuff that sort of trumps over it. But like I love the song. Yeah. I love the song. It was so
Jacob has Mr. Mister really high.
No, I actually don't. I just want everything.
It
to
is
be high.
really good. I know exactly. Mr. Mister like is really really good.
I know it was such a different style for Soshi too, which I appreciated at the time because like, and it sort of. It was sort of like one of the first times I could remember Soshi getting like Western production.
Yeah.
Besides, not counting the boys and like.
Besides the boys, yeah.
Not
the
counting, like,
8 remixes with Snoop Dogg and
Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Everyone else.
That, but yeah, Mr. Mister was like I guess what sort of like that was sort of a changing of like their sound.
Yeah.
Keep revising my list.
Yeah, no, trust me, I've been changing my list all
Moving
day.
Mr. Mister up.
Yeah.
Number 9.
No, I've done it like 3 times while we're talking.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it too, don't worry. So, number 13, 12, 11, 10. 9 is Girls' Generation / Baby Baby, which is one of the few albums I actually own. I got this off of Amazon way before like they started freaking K-pop music was even on Spotify and shit. So,
That's Into the New World.
That was the only way.
That's Into the New World. That's G. That's G.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. No, that's
G.
Oh no, Baby Baby's on here. That's
Yeah.
right. It's hard to tell because I'm looking at a very small window of my camera and just trying to point. So like, it's hard to tell.
I got a Boise's. You just got a giant album with Seohyun on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is one of the early Soshi albums that I actually sort of I guess have a nostalgia for because this is like one of the first one. At that concert I went to, which I'll go into later, the first music video they showed was Into the New World, and then they showed Kissing You, and then they showed like all these like.
I would have loved to be there, dude. I'd be singing along at every single one.
Yeah, people were like, yeah, I'll get to it later, but like, yeah, like, and again, this is what I listened to in the car a lot whenever I went out, like during my summer break or whatever. This is what I'd be blasting in the car, no matter who was inside of it. Like random ass people, I'd just be like. I will expose you to Girls' Generation with this album. Number 8 is Tell Me Your Wish, Genie. Again, good song. I guess I didn't really listen to as much off of the EP.
Surprised Jacob's actually nodding his head yes.
I just love that album.
So low. I know.
I still love it.
Yeah. It is
especially
very good.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
Shingu. I like Yoke Shingu better.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Imagine if they make a companion, like, you know how there's G-Friend? Imagine if they make B-Friend.
Yeah, B-Friend.
Oh well, there's already There's like, that'd be the third group called Boyfriend.
There's Boyfriend, yeah.
I know. Yeah.
The third group called Boyfriend. There's the 2 young kids, and then there's the actual boyfriend from Starship. Mm-hmm. And then there'd be Namjoon Shingu, who would be B-Friend.
Yeah, B-Friend.
So yeah, number 7 would be O. Again, I love the album, obviously. Because again, like O was one of the music videos that they ended up showing too as well, and obviously, and like and with the Run Devil Run part, obviously that's a good song too, and freaking Star is easily my favorite Soshi ballad. Like
acoustic Star.
Yes,
so
it has to be acoustic. It has to be
rock
acoustic.
Version.
No, it has
Imagine
to be
if that was the thing.
It has to be the piano ballad version. Okay. I keep forgetting this, or whatever, but apparently E-Tribe. Oh wait, no, it's a different E-Tribe because there's a Japanese group.
I was say,
no, never mind.
I was say E-Tribe does a lot of Soshi stuff.
I was just like, because
Korean E-Tribe.
Yeah, there's because E-Tribe is short for Exile Tribe in Japanese. So I guess it's just a similar sounding group. I'm on number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, number 6 is the first Girls' Generation Japanese album, which is very, very, very underrated. Like,
yes, it is.
I know people like most of it's just like their Japanese version of their like Korean songs, but I love like the original songs. Like, Mr. Taxi, I guess you could consider an original song, but before they translate or before they just added it to the boys.
Yeah.
But You-Aholic's an amazing song. Bad Girl's an amazing song. The Great Escape, just like there's
Great Escape's so good.
There's so many good
Great
songs
Escape
off of this album.
Good.
I love it. Okay, after that would be number 5, which is Lionheart. Again, I've had to go back and forth on this one. Definitely, I guess it's just because like Lionheart kind of felt top heavy, where like the singles are really like excellent, but not much else.
That's why it's low for me.
I guess not much else sort of appealed besides like Bump It. That was it off of the album tracks.
Also, Check. I really like.
Oh yeah, Check.
Check is good. Check is good. Yeah.
But that was also on the party single to begin with. So.
Number 4 would be I Got a Boy. Yeah, I'd say I Got a Boy would be the most hype one for me because, again, I've explained before, I literally waited till like 3 a.m. on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. I pre-ordered it. Like, waiting to download it on freaking iTunes.
Okay, I pre-ordered this album, and I bought it on iTunes.
Yeah, same. Or I was doing the iTunes portion, but I still need to get the actual album, but... God, see, it was so weird because that was pre-Reddit, so I was literally just refreshing. I was literally refreshing the SM YouTube page, waiting for it to go up.
Yeah,
because I had no other source. I didn't really
New
use
Year's
Twitter.
Day.
That was like that was the best New Year's Day ever. I don't think
anything. Yeah, for me, honestly.
Oh no, because that's what I was looking forward to. That's why I stayed up on New Year's, just waiting for that album.
Yep.
Number 3 is The Boys. Okay, I know you put it so low, Nate, but again, The Boys.
But yeah.
The Boys is just, I guess, again, like I was saying before, it's electropop style Soshi, so that's sort of what I fell in love with when I first started listening to this album. And again, The Boys is literally the first time I ever saw them before I even knew what the heck K-pop was. So it's just The Boys will forever be ingrained into. I'll get to the topic. Don't worry, Jacob. It's just forever ingrained, and like there's so many good. Again, the album tracks on this. Maybe it's because I listen to this like over and over and over again. But Telepathy, Trick, Oscar, How Great Is Your Love is a good ballad.
Sooyoung wrote that song.
Yeah, that's probably why. I like it. God, there's so many like. I listened to this album. This is another one of like those summer albums that I listen to just like endlessly. So that's why it's so high. Do you listen
to all 6 of the remixes of The Boys?
Hell no. I only downloaded
Snoop Dogg, and there's like, I don't know, there's so many weird like mixes of
the international
song.
version has The Boys, the Clinton Sparks and Disco Fries remix is actually like my favorite of the remixes, which is the Snoop Dogg one. The Teddy Riley one wasn't bad, but yes, it was so weird hearing like all these remixes, let alone freaking Snoop Dogg. But yeah, this was such a weird album. Like it was so weird. But again, it has such a like deep place in my heart because again, this is when I first saw Soshi.
Oh yeah, Susie was that's right, featuring Susie. Oh, that's funny. It's so weird.
Number 2. The second Japanese album, Girls in Peace, which is just maybe it's because it's the basis of like Best Selection Nonstop remix, but there's Flower Power is like
almost every song on that is really good.
Flower Power is one of my favorite.
I'll have to listen to it.
SNSD songs, not just Japanese songs. Like Flower Power is one of my favorite SNSD songs. Like
Paparazzi
is amazing.
Somewhere.
I'm singing in the rain. Like
I have the single.
That whole MV, like that whole MV when they're just like walking in first, I was just like, I'm in love with all 9 of these girls. That MV was so amazing.
There's a GIF that is always posted on Facebook of SNSD of people who don't actually like know them, and it just pops up with it's the part in Paparazzi where they're walking in slow motion.
Yeah, that part. Together. That's my favorite.
And it pops up with the caption Asian swag.
Yeah,
everybody always posts that GIF.
Andrew loves to talk about Japanese DVDs in there.
The DVD, yes.
Wait, but it's region locked. Video. It's region locked. You can't watch it.
I can't even watch it. I could probably watch it on my computer.
Yeah, you could probably
download
like something to crack it or whatever. But
yeah.
And no.
Oh wait, no. This says only for distribution in Korea, so it might be Korea region, which is the same as us.
NTFS.
Oh, and no. All My Love Is For You is an amazing, like, the music video. Like, and there wasn't
That's
that much
actually on my top 10 K-pop songs ever.
It's region 3.
Oh, I like. Okay, so all the songs I love on this album: Flower Power, Animal, I'm a Diamond, Reflection, Stay Girls, Boomerang, which turned into the first Talk Talk in Korean version.
Mareba.
Oh, All My Love Is For You, Paparazzi. Girls in Peace is a good song too as well, but like I feel like before Holiday Night, I feel like Girls in Peace was the most complete Soshi album, which is crazy because it's not even in Korean. And I mean, I guess I found out the reason why I like Reflection so much. It was written by DK, which is Daniel Obi Klein, the guy that does a lot of like the Luna stuff.
Donkey Kong.
DK.
Well, no, I was thinking of Tokyo Drift.
Oh.
You know what DK means?
Yeah,
do you know what
Drift
DK
King.
stands for?
Drift King.
Donkey Kong. The worst Southern accent ever.
But the best.
Worst fake Southern accent.
Best Fast and Furious movie.
Oh, 100%.
It's my favorite.
Not even close.
It's the best.
Which leaves number 1, Holiday Night again. Holiday Night is
100%.
Sorry,
if you want.
Yeah, Holiday Night, it's 100%. It's the best.
Yeah, again, it's just.
Which we reviewed it. So.
Yeah, we reviewed it.
Gave it a 10. Unanimous 10.
I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, actually, I can't dig it out. It's buried. Otherwise, it'd be over here. But there's probably about 100 K-pop CDs on my desk right now.
Yeah, I'm running out of room.
It's somewhere in that
pile. You could probably start your own stand at Toronto K-pop Con.
But I'd only have one of each.
Yeah, I know, but still.
That's the point.
Could,
you have one of each album.
And they're all open. I could definitely fill up a trading card binder with all these, though.
Yeah.
All the photo cards.
This whole thing.
Twice one is huge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like Jihyun.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's my list basically. Again, it's sort of biased towards 2011 to 2013. So
mine was biased for 2007 to 2011.
All right, let's see yours, Jacob.
All right, starting with number 13, Love and Peace.
So I'm assuming honestly, Love and Peace would be the bottom of my list if I had listened to it.
It's good, but it's not, like, most of the songs aren't that memorable other than Galaxy Supernova and Beep Beep.
Beep Beep's only memorable because it made an amazing GIF.
I like Beep Beep.
You know, like, have you seen that upvote GIF that they made out of Beep Beep?
No, I have not. No, I've seen the MV.
There's a part where Sunny has, like, air guns, and then she, like, it shoots, like, a smoke arrow into, like, this... as like a cartoon or whatever, but somebody turned it into an upvote, so that's the only reason why I know.
That's funny.
I like Beep Beep a lot too, actually.
Yep.
But
hello, mushy mushy.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh, also it's got My Oh My on it as well, which is also really good. And have you guys seen My Oh My?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. It's music. It has a music video.
Yeah, My Oh My has a music video. So.
Maybe on SM. I might know it, but I might not. Just.
It's the one where they're like magicians. And they're like doing magic on some guy and tying him up and stuff.
I don't know. Let me watch it while you talk.
But yeah. Anyways, number 12.
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 12, I put O. Just because I'm omitting G and Genie from it, and because I listen to it probably the least. Yeah. I listen to Show Me, and Etude. I think that's it. Or not Etude. Echo. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then number 11, Lionheart. Like I said, I love the title tracks to death. Also Check and Bump It. And then the rest of the songs just felt really weak to me, I guess, compared to other SNSD songs.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely low on my... Or it's just not memorable.
Yeah. Like, Lionheart's one of my favorite songs. Like,
yeah, Lionheart would probably be in my top 10 Soshi songs. It's just the album didn't carry it.
Yeah, exactly. I love the concept and everything like that. It's just the songs fell short, I guess, compared to other releases.
Speaking of, Lionheart got stuck in my head because I literally had to play it for like an hour straight while walking around in a cosplay that I couldn't see in.
Yeah. And then you started playing BTS because you gave up.
Whose fault was that?
Don't worry, I'm gonna do that at Anime NYC, even though it's an anime convention.
And then
there'll be K-pop fans there.
No, he'll get kicked out.
Because
no Korean
anime.
stuff in my
J-pop fans, yeah.
Oh, you know, there's gonna be an actual like J-pop concert at that, like, because they're gonna get like all these like Japanese like anime like singers or whatever. They do like openings or whatever, and like they even have apparently you can buy like a VIP package that comes with like high touch and light sticks. I'm just like, that's so weird. I don't know what it's like.
K-pop of them.
Well, I mean, J-pop does it as well too, like with like high touch and everything. So, but I don't really know any of the singers. That's the only thing.
Yeah. The only anime singer I know is Yui. She does the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood first opening.
She does a lot of songs,
masterpiece. Anyways, 10 is Hoot. Again, I really love Hoot as a song, but the other songs I don't really listen to as much. I like My Best Friend. That's a very good song. It's very catchy.
Yeah, it is.
But shoutouts to the Hoot music video. They were like Bond girls or whatever.
Yeah, it was Bond themed. It was really good.
Dude, let Tiffany be a Bond girl in the next movie.
Hell yeah. Though she better. Though I don't think she'll be okay with getting naked and or dying.
Oh, that's true.
Those will both happen if she's a Bond girl.
Let Sully be a Bond girl. She already got naked
Sully
once.
Sully would make an amazing Bond girl. I'm not even joking.
Yes, she would. Anyways,
she's insane.
It takes a crazy girl to be a Bond girl. Anyways, 9 is it doesn't feel right. I can't, like, some of these I can't put so low, but they have to be.
What is number 9?
Genie.
Genie? Oh, wow.
Genie is number 9. Like, I really, like, from 9 up to 1, these are all albums I listen to all the time.
Quick shout-outs to, again, the Genie outfit in League of Legends.
Yes. Popstar Ari. I bought that.
I don't even main Ari, and I bought Popstar Ari. I
actually do main Ari, so it was pretty good for me. Anyways, Genie, I love Girlfriend on that. I love Genie, obviously. Genie is my favorite K-pop song ever.
Wait a second.
Like, straight up.
I just remembered. Where do we rank Chocolate Love?
That's not an album.
Chocolate Love is not an album.
It's a single.
But no, it has to count some.
No, because then you gotta count
you don't even like the correct
things.
Chocolate Love.
Yeah, that's
Andrew doesn't
true.
even like the right one.
I like the FX Chocolate Love better though. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's wrong.
That's wrong. It's just a wrong opinion.
Yeah, it is objectively wrong.
All right. Anyways, Genie, my favorite K-pop song of all time. Like that. Like I liked SNSD. I saw G. I was like, wow, this is cool. Because when I first saw it, my friend showed it to me. I thought it was J-pop because he was like a huge weeaboo.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was Japanese.
Yeah, you assumed it was Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably still is. I haven't talked to him in a while, but like he showed me that, and then I rediscovered it again like a month later, probably, in early 2011, because he showed it to me in late 2010, I think. And then he was like, and then I found out, I was like, oh, this is Korean, because I was actually reading the title of the video, and it wasn't Japanese. And anyways, I went from G to O, and then Genie. Is like, by Genie, I'm like, I'm hooked. I need to see everything.
You should talk to that guy again and be like, hey, remember when you showed me that K-pop music video 6 years ago? Now I do a podcast about it.
Thank you for ruining my life.
Seriously, actually, I guess it technically started 7 years ago, but I don't really consider it until 2011 when I actually started I think discovering on my own.
I had heard Lollipop from 2021 in like early 2010 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is ridiculous and horrible, and I'll never like this. And now look at me. Well, I don't ever like that song. I've never liked that song.
Yeah, no, I hate that. I like that song.
That song's
anyway.
so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't average.
I say that as a 21
but it's a Big
well.
Bang 21 collaboration.
The only one.
It's like the worst K-pop song ever made.
Okay, it's not as bad as
not the
worst.
No, that's true.
And Gossip Girl. Anyways, number 8, SNSD Japanese first album, the Girls' Generation Japanese version. Again, like, I love that album so much. Like, Great Escape, You-Aholic, Beautiful Stranger.
That album is really, really good.
Let It Rain, I think is what it's called. It's so good.
It would probably be in my top half even if I actually ranked it, which I could have because I know it. But
yeah,
it'd probably be like number 4 for me.
Yeah. So, number 7, The Boys. Smack dab in the middle. Like, honestly, if you would have asked me probably like 2 years ago, I would have put the boys like at like number like 2 or 3 probably.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I would have too, like around when it came out, but I think that was just hype.
Yeah.
Where
I guess we'll see where Holiday Night still sits in a few years. Like, I mean,
I think it'll still be at the top.
Yeah, I think it will too.
Because I think the quality of songs on Holiday Night is just way better than the quality of songs on The Boys. Yeah.
So The Boys, the number 7.
The boys,
I love songs like Telepathy, Oscar, Sunflower.
Trick, of course.
Trick, there's a whole song about Jessica,
track.
Lazy Girl.
I'm a lazy girl.
Oh, Trick. Yeah, Trick. I don't know why I skipped over that.
The actual title track.
Trick is freaking
Trick
dope.
should have been the title track.
Trick's in like my top 5 songs.
Or at least Trick should have at least been the repackage.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyways, number 6, The Boys. Or no, not The Boys. Mr.
Number 6, Boys American version. Like what?
No. Yeah, number 6, Mr. Title track amazing. Goodbye amazing. The rest of the songs amazing. Number 5. Girls in Peace, like all the music videos from this. All My Love Is For You, Flower Power, Paparazzi. Let's see what else. There's Animal.
Animal doesn't have a music video, right?
No, it doesn't. But they did perform it live, and it's
they performed it live. Yeah, I know that. I've seen that.
Yeah, that's easily their best Japanese album for me. Girls in Peace. Number 4, G. G is like. It's every single song on that is just so good and memorable. Like even like number 5, Let's Talk About Love, apparently is Tiffany's favorite SNSD song. Like,
Let's Talk About Love.
Way to Go, Dear Mom makes everyone cry.
Like, Way to Go is the greatest K-pop song of all time,
according to Nate.
According to me.
Number 3. You think you can guess?
No.
I Just Want to Dance.
No, that's not an SSC album.
I know.
Girls' Generation. Again.
/
Girls'
Baby
Generation,
Baby.
Kissing You, Baby Baby, Into the New World, like complete.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good. Every single song on this is really good. Like, this is K-pop history. If I was going to teach a college course of K-pop history, this is chapter 1 probably.
This is number 1, yeah.
Yeah, like if it's not chronological.
I was just saying, if it's not chronological, if you don't start with SES and HOT, then
this is sex if it's
keys.
Topical.
The only time you can say the term sex keys in a college lecture over and over again and get away with it.
Yeah, like
Andrew's watching sports. He's zoned out.
No. I'm prepping for my thingy. I need to look up.
Like, I just have so much nostalgia for that album. It's just crazy. Like,
yeah, it's so good.
I listen to it all. Like, I found my old CD player, and that was the first CD that I tried on it. I'm like, this is what I always, like, my go-to CD, I guess, if I have the opportunity to listen to a CD. Number 2, I Got a Boy, which I do own. I Got a Boy. Like, again, like, the hype surrounding this and this nostalgia for me is just like, oh my god. Like, this is SNSD's peak for me. Honestly.
It's definitely their peak
as far as like hype and popularity.
I think it's just so low because I wasn't in that hype at the time.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Honestly, like, this was such a hype like comeback because they hadn't done anything as a full group since 2 years before.
And because that was that sort of like area where they were releasing way more Japanese stuff.
And then Twinkle. Yeah. So, like, I was actually getting fed up with all these Japanese music videos. I was like, give me a Korean music video.
No, I need more. Again, I think that's my running regret is that we never got a post Lionheart Japanese Soshi release.
Yeah. But yeah, and then number 1 obviously is the only one left. Holiday Night.
All number 1 for all 3 of us.
I mean, it's not surprising. Again,
I listen to it every day, literally at least once every day since then. Like, I really, really love that album so much. Like,
that is the epitome of a 10 out of 10.
Like, if I'm gonna show somebody what is K-pop, I'll probably show them that album.
Yeah, definitely. It defines. I guess it's just again.
it goes back to my roots, but it's also something that's very new and modern.
It's the most all-encompassing Girls' Generation album where it gets. It's again, we explained in the review. It takes all the different aspects we loved about each era and sort of like brings it into one sort of thing. And I guess it showed the real maturity of like how far it's come since Baby where they look like this, and then friggin' Holiday Night where they look like this. I still don't understand why they only put 4 of them on the cover of this, and then like 4
because they're on the other side.
5 on the other back.
Why can't they fit all of them on the front? Damn it! And why they have to separate Taney?
Did that for G.
Anyway.
Well, no. Yeah. G is the front, is all of them, and then the back is I'm assuming Yuna's butt.
Probably. You can't tell whose butt that is.
Yeah, you're not a true Sochi fan unless you can identify each person's butt.
Oh wait! Can I tell from the inside?
Maybe.
No, it's not printed on the inside. Dang.
Oh.
It's not printed on the inside whose butt it is.
No.
Well, he meant like the other half of the person.
Oh, okay. So like, but that only makes sense if you opened it and then somebody I guess, but I don't know.
Yep. So that's it.
Oh, I mean, it's interesting to see how how varied our different lists are. But again, I guess it's just we have different nostalgia from different eras.
Yep. All right. So before we move into the next topic, can we cut for a second? Sure. I need to use the bathroom again. Anyways, we're gonna move into topic 3 now, which is Andrew's story about.
Not just my story. I guess Nate can tell it, because I don't think Nate.
Nate can tell his too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's never ever going to get to meet SNST.
There isn't much to my story. There isn't really much of a story, but yeah.
Oh, you go first, since it's just basically telling our story.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I even heard about it, but someone was just like, "Hey, there's a K-pop concert in Gangnam. Let's go wait all day for it because it's gonna be Suju and SNSD and TVXQ." And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a perfectly good thing to wait all day for. So we went. It was like an outdoor concert. Like they closed off the street and like put up a stage in the middle of the street. And then we waited around for like 5 hours, and then we got to go up to the front of the stage because it was just like a free concert. Like it was just like there wasn't like tiers or anything since it was free. So it was just whoever waited in line first got to go up to the stage or whatever. So we went around to the side, and we were like, so the stage came out into like a square. So there's like a catwalk part of it, and then the square like inside stage, and then there's the back like main stage or whatever. And we were off to like the side back of the like jutting out stage, which because we couldn't actually they didn't let you go all the way up to the front of like the main stage. There was a barricade like halfway up the catwalk or whatever, so like we could only get up to that jutting out stage or whatever. But yeah, so we went. Suju went first, I believe. Or actually no, TVXQ went first, because then it was TVXQ, SNSD, and then Suju finished.
That'd have been TVXQ as a duo, right?
Yeah, it was just the two of them. They were doing the crazy one with the arm move and
Catch Me.
Catch Me. Yeah, their best song.
So wait a second. So hold on. When did Catch Me come out?
In 2012, I think.
Yeah,
they were promoting it then.
Wait, so I saw Girls' Generation after you or before you?
Yeah. I saw Girls' Generation when I was in Korea.
Okay, that's crazy.
When else would I have seen them? It's not like they came to Detroit.
Yeah, that just blows my mind.
SNSD live from Detroit.
Live from the Joe.
So TVXQ, they did Catch Me, and then so she came up, and they were just in standard G clothes, white t-shirts and jeans. Literally that outfit.
Gee. I didn't watch like TV or whatever, like music shows back. Did they promote in that outfit or no?
They did the color jeans a lot more. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, they did like 5 songs. They did G. So it was 2012. So they did The Boys. They did G. I think they did Genie. They did Kissing You, and I think Baby. I think they just did like 5 title tracks. Or maybe they did. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they did more than 5 songs. They just did a bunch of their title tracks. Like, I can't remember. I know for sure they
Literally
did G.
perfect.
Yeah, like they did G for sure. They did The Boys for sure. I'm pretty sure they did Kissing You because I think I remember screaming it, like everyone else in the crowd. I got this, which
you still have it. Oh my god!
And then on the back it says "So On."
Dude, I would wear that.
Oh
I would actually wear
that. I'm surprised you still have it.
Of course, I still have it. Yeah, and it was a good time. I got to see SNSD. They were like literally, like,
Goddesses.
I don't know, like 7 feet away from me, and Tiffany waved at me because I was like a foot taller than everyone else around, so it was pretty easy. And I'm the overweight white dude standing tall, standing above all the random ass. I mean, I was also with other white people too, so
she
we
probably
stood out.
assumed you were American.
Yeah, exactly. So, actually,
motherland.
if I can find it, I have fan gams. So if we want, we could post those.
Do you want to get nuked again?
We won't.
Imagine
we won't.
It won't be on TV.
7-year-old,
exactly.
6-year-old fan cam.
There's a 5-year-old fan cam that it's literally like 5 years from like next month. But yeah, like if I can find the video, we can look into like posting it somewhere. Or
Just
something.
imagine. No, I'm gonna have fan cams and stuff when I go.
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna
so
be
long
there
as I go
too,
to concerts.
So, yeah.
Which
Well, I mean, I'll be there longer.
I was gonna say. So yeah, that was it. It was great. Suju performed. Sorry, and a bunch of other stuff that I didn't really know.
Yes.
Because that was like
Sexy,
top,
Free and Single.
Yeah, that was like
Sexy,
top
Free and
tier,
Single,
like
yeah.
highest.
I'm
like,
ready to bingo, which doesn't make any sense.
That was like peak
okay.
Suju,
Side note,
like, years,
that
right?
that rhyme pisses me off so much because there's such an obvious rhyme there, and then they didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm ready to mingle.
Mingle, exactly.
Why-
There's
why-
literally.
I don't know if people maybe they don't know what the word mingle is compared to like bingo. I don't know.
But it
The lyric
grammatically
is
makes
I'm ready
sense.
to, like TOO, bingo.
Yeah.
Like bingo.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. That side note that pisses me off so much.
Just
But yeah, they did like
infuriating
sorry,
English.
and Sex Free and Single and Mr. Simple, and it was good times. Good times. It was a good concert. Mostly because I got to see SNSD, which was like my ultimate goal while I was there, and I got to see them for free.
Didn't you get to see them twice?
No, I only saw them once.
Just once.
They weren't at Incheon?
No. Incheon, the biggest people at Incheon were Shiny and Kara. Well, there were a ton of big people at Incheon, but SNSD was
not Sashi. Yeah, so
Shiny was there instead for SM.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with that. I
Shiny,
love
Kara, 4 Minute, IU. That was a good concert. Girls' Day.
That has to be your best concert.
Yeah,
that was easily the best concert. That was
I
like
don't think
easily
anything's
the
gonna
nothing will ever beat that.
Yeah.
IU,
No, like, that's
Boa was
literally-
there. Yeah, I saw Boa, IU, Girls' Day, 4 Minute, Kara, Shiny.
You can't even afford. These days you can't even afford to see one of those
Ajax.
people. What the hell, Ajax?
I saw Ajax.
Everyone's like,
No, Vix was there.
Dubu?
Back then it was
Close.
probably like who, but like
It was so that concert was just insane.
yeah, I don't think anything's gonna top that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I even got to see it was I can't remember who from, I think Jonghyun from Shiny did the duet dance part with Boa for either Only One or
It probably
Shadow.
would have been Taemin, but
Yeah, I think it was Taemin.
It's probably Taemin, yeah, because
Taemin's
he's
the dancer.
Yeah, he's the dancer.
Yeah, Boa and Taemin did Only One. That's right. I just
Damn, I
searched
need to
for
see
it.
video of that.
Oh, Infinite was there. Yes, Infinite 2.
oh yeah,
Jeez,
they'll
that
be.
concert was
Were they
insane.
doing "I'll Be Back" or whatever?
Kim Tae-woo,
Or no, what's it called?
Love Rain. He's BAP.
Dude, Love Rain's a great song, but
Love Rain's amazing.
Wait, what was Infinite's song?
Sooyoung. Infinite. I don't know what Infinite was doing at the time. I can look it up.
It's not "I'll Be Back." It's
No, it's the one that you can't buy anywhere.
yeah.
The
I forget
Chaser.
what it's called.
The Chaser.
Oh,
They're doing the Chaser.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better.
I know, and you can't find it anywhere, and it pisses me off because it's their best song.
I downloaded it and put it on my iCloud library.
Yeah, the two that I forgot that were big were Kim Tae-woo, and then Wooyoung from 2PM who was doing his solo stuff there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Good times.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't think anything can beat that.
No, nothing will ever beat that ever. Unless I could see like IOI, Red Velvet, Twice, G-Friend, like and just every top girl group ever in one concert.
Never. Will never happen. Will never happen.
Which will never happen. No.
Anyway.
Because IOI will never happen.
Wait, at Mama. Just go to Mama.
Except at Mama. I need to get
tickets.
Go
to Hong Kong.
Going to Hong Kong. Going to see them.
Or Singapore.
Asian Music Awards. Okay, Andrew, you can tell your story about how you saw SNSD before you knew who they were, which is just infuriating.
That is really infuriating, especially for me, who will never, ever, ever.
How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel about never getting to see 21 like live in concert, like actual concert?
I thought, but you at least got to see them.
Saw them.
I've never even been in their presence.
I saw them do like 4 songs.
Oh,
I got to see SNSD, knew nothing.
That's 4 songs is a lot for K-pop concerts. Cause usually it's like 2 songs because there's like 20 artists.
Card did 4.
Well, Card only had 3.
I know they only had 3,
and they did 4. So, well, I mean that doesn't count. They did covers. They did more than 4.
I know,
anyway,
still,
they did like 7 or 8.
October 24th, 2011. This is my Tumblr post. Got to see a K-pop group.
Of course, you made a Tumblr post.
Yeah, got to see a K-pop group named Girls' Generation at the Best Buy Theater in Times Square with Javon and Kim. They put their Tumblr names. LOL, I don't even listen to K-pop, and I got a photo of one of the members in a heart-shaped balloon. So, how the day, to set this up, the day I think, the only reason why I think we were able to go to it was because, at lunchtime, we were near like Times Square or whatever when we saw a line, and because this is the day after SM Town in Madison Square Garden, and Kim was like pestering me about how she wanted to go so bad and couldn't go because she couldn't afford it because they're broke college kids. But the day after, we were around Times Square, and then we saw the line for it, and people were like, "Oh, what is this a line for?" Or like we were one of those people. We were asking like what the line was for, and
they can see lines and they're like, "What's this for?"
And then and the person was like, "Oh, Girls' Generation." They're like, "Whoa, I kind of heard of that." And Kim was the one that heard of it. But so, we had, I forget what kind of class. It was like some type of like leather, like we're learning about different types of leather sort of class for. It was like since it was my freshman year. So
fashion, right?
Yeah. So we went to some like a store that sells leather or whatever, so you can see like what our resources were when we had to like actually make bags and shoes or whatever. So that's all we had to do for the class. So pretty much we had like 3 hours off, or the rest of the class was just we could go and do anything, because we only ended up using the first hour. So Kim was just like, what if Shiny shows up to this Girls' Generation thing? So we get in line. I'm just like, I don't know what the hell this music is. I've never listened to Korean music before. I never really listened to much Korean music before. So it was so foreign to me, this sort of thing. So we waited like 6 hours in line. It wasn't really that cold. It was still like, I guess since early October, I guess. It's crazy though that this anniversary is literally in 12 days. 12 days to the year that I saw like Soshi for the first and only time. Again, I remember going inside, and I had a heavy backpack on, so I literally just had to like plop it on the floor with like my laptop and everything. But another thing I remember is that there's a guy that came all the way from Canada. Like he drove down.
Dude, that would have been me. That would have been me if I wasn't like
he came
in middle
he came
school.
from Canada. He didn't even have tickets. He didn't even have tickets to go to SM Town. He came from Canada just to see this fan meet, which is insane. Because again, it's their first fan meet, so to speak. I believe it was their first only fan meet in the US.
In America. Yep.
So
I mean, Sunny did one at her
at like some ice cream shop.
brother-in-law's ice cream shop. Yeah, it's her brother-in-law's, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why she did it in an ice cream shop, but I guess she likes ice cream. But anyway, see it like there's a bunch of people. Oh, the photo I got was of Jessica in line. I had no idea who Jessica was, but again, I had to hide it because there's this one guy, this huge guy that was like 6-7 foot tall. He was going around asking, like interrogating people, like, who has Jessica? Okay. Who has the Jessica photo? Like the photo, like because he wanted to trade people for Jessica. I was just like, I just casually hid it in my backpack.
You're like, hey, who is this? And then your friend's like, that's Jessica. You're like,
oh. I didn't keep it though. I gave it to Lizelle Because again, I had no idea who it was. I didn't even keep the balloon. I don't know where it went. So I literally don't have any like physical evidence. Child. I don't have physical evidence of me seeing Soshi. I don't have the photo. I don't have the balloon. I don't have a wristband. I didn't take any photos because I didn't have a smartphone back then. So literally, I didn't there's no photographic evidence that I ever saw Soshi, which sucks because it's never. I don't know. Like I could ask Kim if she took a photo of it or whatever, or a video. I remember she took a video, but yeah. Anyway, getting to the actual concert, we actually they played a bunch of music videos beforehand. So they played the first one was they played Into the New World. I was just like, what the hell is this kind of music? It was so weird. And why are there 9 of them? And why is everyone screaming like Yuna like at the top of their goddamn lungs? Or like. And that's when the first time I ever heard like fan chants, and I was so confused as to what they were chanting.
That'll happen.
I guess it was just such a weird experience for me, but yeah. So they did the fan chants. They played Into the New World. They played Kissing You. They played G, obviously, and then they played O. I think. Of the
chronological order.
Yeah, I think of the ones that they played, O was my favorite, and then the actual song that they performed, quote unquote performed, because they weren't really singing. Obviously, it was just backing track. Facebook. It was just backing track, but they sung The Boys because obviously that was like the most recent album that they did. But I clearly remember Sunny, I think, injured her leg during the performance, and then she sort of started limping. Yeah.
Whoops.
People were pointing out like, oh, I think Sunny injured herself or whatever, and then she just sat down for the rest of like the fan meet. I don't remember any of the questions what they asked at the fan meet because like
it's probably the same exact stuff that we saw at like Card,
obviously
for example.
the only one that was talking, only people that were talking were Jessica and Tiffany because they were the only ones that really spoke English, and Tiffany was like the translator for everyone basically.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny. And then there's that vivid moment of where they threw t-shirts into the crowd and the 2 fanboys literally fought each other over it. That'd probably be you guys fighting over it, like literally like fighting over it. And Tiffany was just like, if you guys are gonna hurt each other, we won't give it. We'll stop the fan meet or whatever. It was insane.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been me though. I'm not hostile.
But no, they threw it right in front. Like they threw the t-shirt right in front of me, and then I saw like these 2 guys like literally go at each other for it. I was so scared. I was just like, Jesus Christ, why do these guys care so much about
the fact that she handled it that way, she was probably used to that happening.
Yeah, but it was just like. It was just I was just like so shocked. It was like, why are these guys fighting over a t-shirt? Like how could somebody possibly care about some random K-pop group this much? Little did I know that'd probably be me. That'd probably be me if I knew who Soshi was. Like if I had as much Soshi knowledge as I do now, I'd probably be like the one fighting over the t-shirt. God, it was such a surreal experience, and again, it's so weird that I don't have any like photographic or physical evidence of it.
You were in the presence of the biggest girl group on earth, and you didn't even realize.
And then
like
in the line, I remember seeing like there was an ad in Times Square that kept playing. It was like I guess it was like a short like clip of The Boys, and so we'd see it periodically.
The boys.
I don't know if they do. I forget if they did that live.
It must have been the song they did.
Nah. But anyway, but yeah, it's so weird that like the same venue that I saw Girls' Generation at is the one I saw Monsta X at, is the same one I saw GOT7 at, is the same one I saw Card at. Like all these, and again, I guess the reason why I wanted to bring this up in the first place is because like this one moment in time is literally like the reason why I like got into K-pop, and quite honestly, it's literally the reason why I have like half the friends that I have in my life right now. Like literally, if I don't see girls, if Kim doesn't drag me to see Girls' Generation, I don't have like there's no April, there's no like Kat, there's no Cloud, there's no Paige, there's no Nat, there's no all these people that I've gotten to know in like the past year or two, but I sort of bonded with. Like, there's no you guys. Like I would have never met you guys. I would have never like got to know you guys and meet you guys if I never went to that concert. So I guess it's just why. I guess that's probably why I hold Soshi so dear.
I'm trying to like visualize myself if I'd never saw G, like, cause I saw it like before you guys did, like in life. I mean,
you were the first one to ever see it.
Like K-pop's literally my life, though.
Oh yeah,
my life.
Because you literally grew up with it. Yeah, and we were in college by the time it happened. So
yeah, like I was in late middle school. So yeah,
I was the junior in college.
Yeah, freshman in college, but it just.
I was in 8th grade, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah, because
it was like
before I entered
2011.
College. Yeah, before I entered
early
college.
2011.
My senior year. So, and it just, again, I guess that's easily the reason why I love Soshi so much, is because like this like it's just a chordy thing, like, oh, like this, our band brought me together with like so many like people or whatever, but I guess that really,
well, like, look at this, like if you said this to anybody else, they'd be like, this brought you
what
together.
The hell?
Like, yes.
Yeah, like, it's like
yes. Take the CD out and listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like such a sentimental thing where like it's
does that have a photo book? It has a really small photo book, right?
Yeah, it's a really nice one too.
Yeah,
Baby's photo book is like 10 pages.
Yeah. Jessica.
Yeah. I have that picture of Tiffany in a big a poster.
The short hair where it's like on her face and she's like
the best.
Yeah. I think by the time I saw them, like Tiffany had long hair. All of them, most of them had long hair. And then this is bowl cut Sunny, like prime bowl cut Sunny hair.
Yep, the blonde.
Yeah, blonde bowl cut Sunny.
This Tiffany.
Yep. Yeah, it's like probably my favorite picture of Tiffany.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But yeah, getting back to my point, I guess as corny as it is to like contribute or say like, oh, music is like the power of music and that sort of thing, I guess it really, if it was like, I guess that's just the power of music, so to speak. Like it's like, again, if I don't see Soshi, I don't have half the friends I do in my life right now, which is why like they're never gonna watch this, but
that'd be the downfall timeline.
Yeah, that's the downfall timeline of my life.
The hero loses. The hero fails.
I don't like when I think about like how like close I am to like not just you guys, but like to Kim, Javon, like all these other people in my life, how they've helped me not just through like how we've bonded like outside of Girls' Generation or outside of K-pop. It's just like I just have to credit that to like this one music group is literally the reason why I'm here today. So, you know, Soshi, I know you're never gonna listen to this, but like, thank you. I don't know if I'd be here today if I never saw this group, this random K-pop group in the middle of New York City at Best Buy Theater. If I never saw them on October 24th, I don't know if I'd be here today. So, thank you.
Literally, like, again, I guess I'll just interject with my thing. I guess it's not a memory of seeing them, but like, actually, you know what? I will make this a segue into topic 4, which is, why does this matter? Why does this matter?
Yeah.
Why does it matter to us, and why does it matter to K-pop? Like, without them, like, literally, like, look at this. This is how much they matter. Like, it's just, like, I know that's a small thing compared to some other people.
If you look at the discography of even most, like, American artists, it's probably about this big. Like, you probably, like, most artists probably release about 4, 5, 6 albums at most in their entire, like, career, quote unquote.
Yep. SNSD had 6 albums, full albums, then 3 full Japanese albums, and then 4 full mini albums, and then 2 mini albums with subunits, and then Taeyeon had 2 mini albums solo, a full album, and then a mini album each for Tiffany and Seohyun. Like, that's a crap ton of music.
Solo singles for like a lot of the other members.
They have almost as much music as Epic High, and Epic High has almost been around for like 1.5 times as long.
Yeah, it was like 15 years.
Yeah, so like it's just crazy. Like, yeah, so again, like if I never had discovered SNSD, I wouldn't be going to Korea in the fall, most likely. Like I probably wouldn't even like be interested in it because it's just, you know.
Epic High was 2001, so 16 years.
I think Epic High is 2003, but
according to Wikipedia, they're 2001.
Really?
Yeah.
Their first album
Epic High's been around for as long as Somi's been alive. Think about that.
They did underground stuff in 2001. That's why.
That's crazy.
But yeah, like, oh, Epic High's been around as long as my sister. That's weird. Anyways, Anyways, anyway, like, I don't know, like, just coming off like the personal impacts that we talked about before, like even the impact to the industry, like SNSD, Girls' Generation, Soñyoshide, Soshi, whatever, you know, they have so many different names, but they still impacted every Shoujo Jidai, Xiaonu Shidai for China, and like as I was saying, they impacted the industry forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they will forever be the standard for girl groups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Twice is obviously modeled after them. Like, 100%. Yeah. Like, JYP wanted his own SNSD.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Everyone wanted their own SNSD, which is why again,
G-Friend,
that whole explosion in like the late 2000s and early 2010s, where everyone just like 9 members or like huge like numbers or the same style of music. It's
I'd say Super Junior started that, because SNSD was actually supposed to be the female Super Junior.
God, imagine Soshi making Super Junior style music. How weird would that be?
That'd be weird. No, yeah, that's really weird.
Would it be Miss Simple or Mrs. Simple?
I'm Mrs. Simple. Yeah, they're married to someone named Simple. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just so much to talk about, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Like, if G never came out, they wouldn't have had the initial boom that led to Gangnam Style, which led to BTS blowing up to,
you don't
like,
get any,
you know?
You don't get Gangnam Style. You don't get BTS. You don't get you don't get any of this if K-pop doesn't break into, like, the sort of international way that it did.
Yeah, G was the first viral K-pop. So, like, it's what made K-pop like gain interest outside of Korea and outside of Korean
huge.
People that were outside of Korea.
Yeah, it's what broke the threshold, basically.
Just that one song, like, jump started the Hallyu wave, like, so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yep.
Also, like, again, like, SNSD, like, even the name Girls' Generation, like, it started girl groups back up again. Because after Finkel and SES went away, they had a long time where there wasn't that many girl groups at all.
Yeah, it was like Jewelry and Brown Eyed Girls.
Well, like, if you think about it, Girls' Generation is like to girl groups as Nintendo is to the video game industry.
Video game industry, yeah, exactly.
Like,
it was like Atari and everything, and then it crashed.
Like, their first album is basically the NES.
Yeah, pretty much. NES and
Holiday Night's basically the Switch.
Yes.
Yep. Nintendo's they're just gonna close shop.
Yeah, let's hope not. Anyways, like, it's just, they mean so much to me. I don't know. I'm just sad to see half the group gone. You know?
No, yeah, it can't be. Like, they're definitely, I don't know. They're definitely irreplaceable.
Yeah, and I guess it's just, again, I guess this can go into a different topic about, like, where if we ever think we'll ever be out of K-pop in our down the road, or we're never.
Honestly, where I said I'd draw the line was when. Honestly, I told myself a long time ago, when SNSD disbands, I'm done. But I can't do it.
You're just getting started.
I can't do it.
My original caveat was EXO, SNSD, they're gone, I'm gone, and I mean, I was pretty close to that point in like 2015 or 2014 or whatever. But I mean, I guess it's just Soshi will forever be ingrained to this period in our lives, like when we're in our like formative years, or I guess or.
I was out of my formative years. I was in my early to mid 20s.
You know what I mean, though. But I mean, like, I guess it's just like we're getting into like our adulthood sort of thing, where I guess Soshi has been there the entire way, especially for Jacob, where he literally grew up on Soshi.
He is a little kid.
Grew up with this group.
He is a little kid.
Yeah, like,
and now he's in college.
Yeah, now I'm in college and they're disbanding and I'm crying.
They're disbanding.
Yeah, and it's just, I guess that's probably why it's going to be, and I'm sure it's the same way for a lot of people, where Soshi is just that one group that like defined like their entire like existence for like a small like period in time in their life, and even if they don't exist or even if they fall out of it, it's just nothing is gonna change. Just the impact that they made on their life, and I guess that's probably the most important part. Where, not just the fact that they restarted girl groups, not just the fact that they did all this. It's just I feel it's like that personal impact that they made, and I'm sure there's.
They definitely.
I'm sure there's 100 other stories of, and feel free to let us know. Definitely, reach out to us in comments or Twitter or something. How,
what does SNSD mean to you?
I guess that's the question I wanted to pose to everyone. What does SNSD mean to you? What does not just the band, not just the music, but what does Soshi mean? What does, not the little translation, but I guess what?
Yeah.
How did they impact?
What did they
life?
do for your life? Yeah. Well, how did they impact your life?
Yeah, because I'm sure we're not the only ones that just feel so, I guess, grateful for this period in our lives. If I ever have the chance to meet Jessica or Tiffany or whatever, because they're the only ones that I can actually understand me.
Yeah,
I mean they all speak English
but I mean
enough to understand you.
But if I ever I'd straight up tell them thank you. This is my I guess my entire my entire me being alive is I guess it in large in part to them. So that's just the power of their music, and it's I guess it's something that I guess goes beyond even language barriers or music genre styles, or I guess whether you prefer male or female vocals or whatever. It's just it permeates through everything basically. I can't think of one thing that they didn't in some sort of way either make an impact on or sort of improve, because I mean even the concept of I guess idol focused variety shows or something like that, or all this sort of I guess they sort of redefine I guess what it meant to be a girl group or a K-pop group in a way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think another thing this them losing most of their members I think is pretty much one of the final nails in the coffin, at least for disbandment goes. But when they finally do officially disband, it's definitely like you guys posted on Twitter earlier, it's an end of an era.
Yeah.
They're it's gone. The K-pop I knew when I got in is gone. It's a whole new generation. It's complete reset. Complete reset that we've never seen the likes of before.
Yeah, we're in uncharted territory at this point.
Generation.
Yeah,
the new girls.
Yeah, they literally started a girls' generation.
Yeah, exactly. Because girl groups, other than BTS and EXO, girl groups are way more popular in almost every aspect.
Yeah, when you think about it, again, we're maybe internationally they still sort of lag behind guy groups, but again,
yeah, in Korea they definitely don't.
Girl groups run the world basically.
Yeah, twice is the biggest thing we've had since SNSD. In terms of girl groups, 100%, and then other than BTS and EXO, they are that's it. Twice
is doing generation. Beat for beat the same thing.
Exactly. Getting back
they're doing
into,
it again.
Getting back into influences and inspiration or whatever. Just imagine how I don't think there's anyone male or female that's in the idol industry right now that it wasn't in some way influenced by girls' generation. There's no way.
Isn't he didn't even one of BTS's members say his biggest
V says he loves SNSD.
SNSD. So they just inspired this entire generation of idols.
Well, I remember I read somewhere somebody asked all these girl groups who they want to be and everybody said girls' generation, everyone.
And again, that whole Gaio Daejun thing where literally you have all the major members of girl groups from today doing Into the New World, and again it's so fitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Because again, I feel it's not just a rallying cry for change or social change or political change in Korea. I feel it's again, it's Into the New World. It's literally the rallying cry for I guess just K-pop in general in a way.
Again, Into the New World that. Again, it's the fact that their debut song is a symbol for change and empowerment and whatnot.
Exactly. Again, it permeates outside of
no
the
other
music
group
space.
Anywhere that's like that.
You're talking about that puts it on the level of I don't know, We Shall Overcome during the social social like the civil rights
or
movement.
like Imagine,
yeah, that's sort of like if you're put it on that level, like that's how impactful your music is. Like people would kill for their music to reach or to be thought of or to impact in that sort of way.
Like
you
any
don't artist. That's the dream.
Nobody's song gets to get the impact that like John Lennon does.
Literally.
But this is like in Korea, that song has that impact.
Honestly, that's a really good comparison. Like it's the equivalent of John Lennon's Imagine. Like like literally. It's I never thought about that. That's a really good point though.
It is. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah. Just you're like, yeah, my point is very good.
It is.
Anyways, I think that's all I really wanted to say. This last topic is short, but I just want to hammer it in that like this is a really important, it's a really big loss for K-pop, I think. And obviously it's going to be growing from here on out, but
this isn't the end of K-pop, but it's definitely
only the beginning.
We're definitely losing something. Yeah, but it's
just
for
like
fans for fans that have been around for longer than a few years. Like this is a really big loss.
Yeah, so people like us, old veterans, old. I like how most K-pop fans are like my age, but I've been in it way longer than that.
Most of them are your age, but they only found it a couple of years ago. Yeah, or you found it 6 years ago.
I'm like an old man in K-pop years,
and I'm literally an old man in compared to K-pop people.
Yeah, but anyways, thanks for listening this week. This is basically our Soshi tribute, I guess.
Tribute.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yep. Goodbye to the Soshi we knew, I guess. I'm still really looking forward to whatever they put out, if they do put out.
The solo stuff we'll get from them will still be amazing.
Even if they put out something as 5, I'm still looking forward to it.
Again, though, it's just gonna feel like it won't.
It's gonna be weird.
It'll
definitely feel empty.
It'll feel incomplete.
Yep. Incomplete. Which is the opposite of a song that's on this album.
Which is how I was going to sign off with the way I signed in.
Yep.
You want to take it?
SNSD.
Yep. You made our lives complete.
Yep.
You definitely did. And we'll miss the group, but again, we still love it. I don't want to sign off with Stay Creamy. Just love yourself.
No, that's definitely not the way to sign off the show.
Just, love yourself and
love Girls' Generation.
Definitely.
Yep.
I don't know the Korean.
Stop hating.
I don't know the Korean, so Jacob, you take it away. Fan chant.
What, for a goodbye?
The fan chant.
지금은 소녀시대 앞으로는 소녀시대 영원히 소녀시대 사랑해.
Which translates to
right now it's Girls' Generation. Tomorrow it's Girls' Generation. From now on or forever it's Girls' Generation. And then Girls' Generation, I love you. Yeah.
Forever it's Girls' Generation. And with that, goodbye.
안녕.
You know how like there's been a folk revival as of late, so it sounded a lot more like this song especially reminds me of Mumford and Sons, who's like one of my favorite.
The instrumentals right in the beginning. That's immediately what I thought of.
And like how they're using brushes for the drums and everything, like straight up Mumford and Sons style, and I love it.